What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP, Sonic 06 Part 25. After just beating Shadow, we are now going to go into the aquatic base zone. If you remember from Shadow's story, it will be just the same, cutscene wise and where we go, except the path will be different because we're playing with as Shadow or Silver.
Chaos control. You don't bother. With the Chaos Emerald's power, I control time and space. You can't break free. I won't give up. It all depends on me. Can't lose. Not when I'm so close. Chaos control. Huh? Induced chaos control. I won't let anyone get in my way. I'll change the past and save the world. Nicholas isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past. What? What are you talking about? To discover what happened. It seems we must see what took place 10 years ago. Follow me if you want the truth.
Alright, so you can see, cutscene wise, it is the same.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No, the level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got to take shelter. Why, Susan? Why do you refuse to listen to my voice? Elise!
Now, if you notice the purple tube on top of the orange one, that was Mephiles, I don't know, spirit or whatever you want to call it, contained in that tube, just like the orange one was Iblis.
Is that flame? It's Iblis, and the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles. That's Mephiles? They're escaping. We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles. Okay, then leave Iblis to me. Wait. Seal it with this. Hurry!
So, now that this is where, as I've said, this is Silver's path, we will get to play as Shadow for a little while, but for the most part, this is just, we'll be playing as Silver. So, I've been trying to think about
Laboratory like this? Under Soliana?
I've been thinking about the... Okay, cool. We actually can grab these bubbles. I wasn't sure if we would be able to or not. I've been thinking about, airborne enemies and how to defeat them, and I still believe that all you have to do is just stay on the ground while you're trying to throw them. Like throw items. You can see that it doesn't work that well. I guess these bubbles don't work out all that well against these Iblis biters, but definitely will. I should play a Silver a little bit earlier, or a Shadow a little bit earlier than we did with Silver. Which I am not complaining. It's pretty fun to play as Shadow. If you do have any moves unlocked with these characters, you will be able to use them. I am pretty sure. Let's see. I can't seem to make the Chaos Control move appear, but I couldn't really figure out how it worked anyway. But I think all you have to do is just tap the X button while you were in the middle of a homing attack, and it should work. And it should be working, but maybe not. At least maybe not with. Maybe not against like things like that. You know, I'm sure Sonic's. Well, yeah, that'll tell me once we get to Kingdom Valley if I can use Sonic's bounce bracelet. Then you can actually use any powers that you unlock with. You'll be able to use the powers that you unlock with other characters. It's just, you know, I can't figure out how to make Shadow's thing appear. I never could. Well, I never could with when we played as Shadow. It was just, you know, random, and I didn't even really want it to appear anyway. But you know, it was. Now I'm sure there is a silver medal up there. That's why I did want you to jump up there, or try to get over there, perhaps. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Quite honestly, I'm just gonna try and not die at this point. So yeah, that seems to work. Just don't jump in the air and yeah, just try not to jump in the air. I guess that would be the best thing to try and do. Oh, man, those egg walkers will maybe since his head is uncovered, that's the way you destroy him, perhaps. So I'm sure there's. There we go, let's see. I guess that's a switch door. Oh well. You do want to be very careful with these takers around because they can very easily shoot you out of the sky, especially while you're flying. And you want to be very careful about activating the boost move, especially. Ouch. Especially while with low what's the word? Or with your bar low, that will definitely hurt, and it's not really that useful for areas like this. It will speed your walking, but you know, like somewhere like here, I would definitely suggest not using it like here. You know, you can just do that and you can get through there a lot faster than running. But you know, for trying to go over gaps, I definitely suggest not using it. Okay, and maybe we can still get over there anyway without activating that. It would definitely help out, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry with it too much. I just hope I don't regret it. Oh, damn it. Okay. That sucked. Quite honestly, but oh well. Let's see if I can make it hit. No. We'll just try to get over there anyway and hope that box doesn't kill us. Jumping around like that. I want to be very careful, as I've already said before, with your bar and running it low, and trying to go over gaps and things like that. That'll definitely mess up your day very easily and ruin any chance, especially this far into a level like this. It will ruin any chance of getting the S rank. So you just want to be very careful while using it. I'm going to guess these Titans are just immune to it. The Robotnik walkers, or the Egg walkers, doesn't seem to, you know, you can use it against them, but I guess for whatever reason the Titans are immune. which I guess is okay. You know, you don't want to have an all-powerful move like this. And let's see, can I get back up here if I need to? This is probably where I need to go. If you don't know where to go in an area like this, just look around for rings, and that's your best bet. You know, if there's an area with rings, you know where to go. This is just the same with Sonic, so you do want to be careful. Just wait for the lights to go out. You know, the time that it takes for you to wait for the lasers to go out won't matter in your score overall. You know, especially like I have close to 10,000 rings right now, or points. That'll definitely help out once we get to it. It'll help out getting the S rank. Now you can stop, as I've said before. You know, you use the brakes by pushing back on the stick, but it doesn't stop you immediately. It's a slower stop. It does work pretty good when I went after that silver medal there, and it definitely helped there. But it could have been made to stop fast. You know, of course, you know, I'm sure it wasn't because the game was unfinished. I'm sure it was, you know, because if they had made it too easy to stop, that probably would have made it, well, that would have definitely made it too easy, but it definitely would have helped. Now, let's see, I'm not sure if these balls will, well, I guess they do. You just have to try to aim them at them, I guess. So you can just get into like a big pile of them and then find the bats or the takers and just throw them at them. That works, especially if, you know, if you can get them down a little bit lower, or try to bounce them off a wall. Not sure how you. A lot of these areas, as I've said before, you know, are areas that certain characters can't get into. That was something else that Sega added to give each level or each stage with different characters a little bit of diversity. You know, like that door. Some of these doors that are closed, probably we would have went through with Sonic or Shadow. Instead of with Silver, and you know, some of these doorways that we went through with Silver are closed off to both Shadow and Sonic. So it does give you newer areas. Like through here, definitely, you know, we haven't played this with any other character before, so it's this is a good example. Even though it looks similar to some of the rooms we have played in, you know, just what's in this room tells me that, you know, this is somewhere where we haven't been before. So you do want to be careful. As you can see, those balls do bounce off of each other and off of different things. So they're not the best things in the world to use to throw against enemies. Let's see, there should be something up here we can use. Lives and probably a few, or at least one silver medal, but some boxes will definitely help out. And it does seem like those bubbles actually do a fair amount of damage, so if you can learn how to use them, that'll definitely help you out. Nope, I guess no silver medals. Oh well. So you can see it looks like we are under the water instead of like just straight under Soliana, as I believe it was Silver. I thought that's where we were. Oh goody. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, you want to be very careful while doing that. It may actually help out, but for now, because of all of these Nephilis takers, you know, again, that's just, I don't know if that's what they are actually called, but, you know, Nephilis is purple, and these are purple, so, you know, you kind of assume that's what they are. Let's see, I gotta have some more of these. There we go. Okay, so now we have no way to get up outside of that platform. Just oh no, you can't float. My bad. I was going to say, you know, you can float for endlessly, but actually you cannot. Wow, that was weird. Okay, so there's a medal. I'll try to show it off there. If you want to go after it, that is a stupid risk, especially at this point. in the level, but you know, it's up to you whether you want to risk it or not. But you know, just as I've said, word of advice: don't waste. I'm gonna need that bubble. No. Oh, okay. I see what it's used for. It's supposed to you're supposed to use it to travel, get it close to the. Well, you're supposed to get it close to those gates. I believe there's a few up here that we cannot bypass. Let's see, is these big enough to? Okay, well then, what's the point of these? Oh, for enemies. Okay, taking out the enemies that could potentially damage you. Ah, it sucks. So now, what we can do is you can either use the this thing. You can light it by using your psychokinesis push against it. Oh no! Now that's BS. They should have allowed you to, or they should have let you at least try to get over there by, you know, if you needed to, instead of doing that crap. That is BS, because you know there is no way to get across back through there without the use of the bubble. Well, then they should have made the bubble a secondary area for the bubble to pop up. Maybe I shouldn't have took it over there, but you know, they should have at least allowed you to use it like that if you needed to. You know, of course you're going to need to. You know, you're not going to know the first time coming in here to not send the bubble off in a weird ass direction. Okay, let's see what this does. Probably not a lot of good, but hell, you know, it probably doesn't hurt. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. So Sega did actually put a less obvious way to get across through here, but that's still they should have had an obvious way, or the bubble. You know, this is a stupid way to get across. But there goes my S rank. Didn't expect to get it here anyway because of the time it's taken me. But this is why I did decide to go ahead and cut this short. Cut this part short. Oh, damn it. Cut this part short last time because I knew how long this level was going to take. And it seemed this is random as well. Trying to, ouch. And possibly, let's see. Okay, so when their head is uncovered, you can kill them, so that's useful. I doubt using the... That's BS as well, but I doubt using the dash would actually help you in this situation. This is stupid. I think maybe I can get back across and try to get to that bubble again. But you just have to remember, if you are doing this, to wait a long time before you do jump. Damn it. Oh, that was BS as well, but anyway. So yeah, just wait, you know, try to hang as much as you can in the air before you do decide to jump. And that will definitely help you out. And just remember to jump off a little early. I was about to be really pissed if it didn't give me a chance to get in here, but oh, okay, I guess you have to activate this one. So you can see this seems to be an effect as well. Doesn't seem to be as useful with as it was with Sonic, or as, you know, many enemies as there was with Sonic, but you can still kind of tell what you that it's there and that you can use it. And that's definitely a great way to increase your score and put you in a better position for an S rank. But, you know, at this point there is no way in hell that I can get the S rank, so it doesn't really matter either way, but, you know, it's just something you can use if you did get lucky enough to be able to get the S rank. Now let's see, I'm not sure actually how to make the Titans open their heads up. Maybe just getting close enough to them and allow them to, yeah, there we go. Try to getting close to them so that they will, okay, use their fist pounding, try to send a shockwave in the ground, that technique. Oh, looks like you can't, maybe you can only damage them, but you can't stun them, the Nephilis Takers, which sucks, but, you know, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Especially, well, the thing that really sucks is it doesn't seem that there is that many boxes around. Yeah, I could have probably gotten over 20,000 if I hadn't have died. Wow. I don't even deserve a B rank, quite honestly, after that, poor performance, but you really, honestly, you can't blame it on Sega. You know, I mean, it was there. Had I not been playing, or like trying to do a Let's Play, if I'd been watching someone else, I probably would have noticed it. Like, I will redo some of these levels and some of these games before and after Let's Playing them, and I will see stuff that if I'm playing the game beforehand.
What are you doing? You've got to leave. I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done. That must not happen. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with a royal soul.
And so this is the sealing of Iblis inside of Elise with the gray emerald. Guess it doesn't really matter the color, but I figured they'd at least try to use red or yellow.
I'm sorry, but can you take her to a safe place? That's a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens. Otherwise, your tears will call forth the flames inside you. Become a strong queen who doesn't cry, no matter what happens. And live happily.
Now you've seen the cutscenes where Lisa's remembering the Duke saying that, but in a different setting. I believe he was sitting on his throne, and she was either standing or sitting by him. So you could probably guess that he has said that to her before, but since
Did you do it? Yes. And you? Yes. The flames are properly sealed. It's done.
but because she has Iblis in her now, you know, it's means more than what it did before.
You're going to leave it behind? Yes, I already know what becomes of it in the future. It's time to return. Yes, of course. Chaos Control!
And so this is how she gets the blue Chaos Emerald.
It's a lucky charm.
But anyway, so that's why Silver hesitated at the end when Shadow jumped in. And so this is what happens right after this. You know, comes back into, looks like the new town again.
Blaze,
What did you see?
the Iblis trigger wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see.
I can't believe it. Do you think she's in danger? They're quite noisy. I never saw something like
Yes,
this.
I heard that the princess here left for Dr. Eggman's base in response to his earlier threat.
What if his ultimate objective was to release Iblis?
So yeah, it was Shadow. Silver realizes, you know, it wasn't Sonic. It was all Robotnik and Mephiles, for whatever reason, you know, wanting to stop Sonic from, which would make Elise sad, releasing Iblis. Let's see. There should be one more item that we can get into in the store, and I'll see.
I'm going to
Well,
stop Dr. Eggman no matter what. Blaze, let's go after him.
I'm afraid of, well, I'll go ahead and end the video here. Thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many of those bubbles that I throw at all the enemies in Aquatic Base. I thank you for watching. Until next time.